Welcome to our Modi briefing program. I'm your host Liang Jun. Today, we have some exciting stories to cover. First up, Indian billionaire Sunil Mittal has become the largest shareholder in BT after acquiring a 24.5% stake. This move is seen as a significant milestone for Bharti Global and is expected to be welcomed by BT and the UK government alike. Mittal's investment in the UK continues to grow, adding to his portfolio that already includes the Gleneagles Hotel. In other news, a resignation of Bangladesh's Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her subsequent move to India have raised concerns about the future of India-Bangladesh relations. Hasina was a valuable ally for India, and her departure could lead to instability in the region. The return of exiled opposition leader Tarique Rahman adds another layer of complexity to the situation, making it a challenging time for India's diplomatic efforts in Bangladesh. Lastly, the Maldives is making efforts to reset its strained ties with India to revive its tourism sector. India's Foreign Minister Subrahmanyam Jaishankar recently visited the Maldives, signaling a commitment to mending relations and boosting tourism. The Maldives' tourism industry, which has seen a decline in Indian visitors due to political tensions, hopes to see a resurgence in numbers with these renewed efforts. Please stay tuned for the detailed coverage of these stories. Telegraph Fiji. Sunil Mittal, the Indian billionaire, has made a significant move by acquiring a 24.5% stake in BT from French tycoon Patrick Drahi, positioning himself as BT's largest shareholder. Mittal, who started his journey in the telecom sector with Bharti Cellular in 1996, has grown his empire, Bharti Global, into a telecom giant. This acquisition marks a notable milestone for Bharti and reflects Mittal's confidence in BT and the UK market. Mittal's approach to business is characterized by long-term investments and backing his executives, contrasts with Drahi's debt-fueled strategies. His experience in navigating competitive markets, such as the battles with the imbalance in India, showcases his strategic acumen. Mittal's ties with the British establishment are strong, as evidenced by his honorary knighthood and investments in UK assets like the Gleneagles Hotel. His involvement with OneWeb, a satellite operator, also highlights his interest in expanding telecom frontiers as BT continues its investment in nationwide fiber broadband services. Mittal's influence could steer the company towards new partnerships and growth opportunities. Al Jazeera. The resignation of Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has significant implications for India-Bangladesh relations. Hasina, who fled to India amidst deadly protests, has been a crucial ally for India, fostering strong diplomatic and trade ties. Her government facilitated infrastructure projects and security cooperation, benefiting both nations. However, her resignation and the subsequent interim government led by Mohammad Yunus have introduced uncertainty. India's withdrawal of non-essential staff from its High Commission in Bangladesh signals growing tension. Hasina's departure is seen as a setback for India, which had heavily invested in her leadership to maintain stability and counterbalance Pakistan's influence. The controversial power deal with India's Adani Group exemplified the intertwined economic interests. Hasina's authoritarian tendencies, including crackdowns on dissent, had strained her domestic support here, leading to her eventual ouster. The potential return of the right-wing BNP under Khaleda Zia poses a risk to India's interests, particularly concerning the treatment of Hindu minorities in Bangladesh. India's diplomatic strategy now hinges on navigating this complex political landscape to safeguard its influence and maintain regional stability. Guardian. Sunil Mittal's rise to becoming BT's largest shareholder is a testament to his strategic vision and business acumen. Born in Punjab, India, Mittal started his entrepreneurial journey with a bicycle parts business in 1970. His foray into telecoms in 1985, driven by the potential he saw during a visit to Taiwan, laid the foundation for Bharti Airtel, which now serves millions across India, Africa, and South Asia. Mittal's acquisition of a 24.5% stake in BT from Patrick Drahi's Altus marks a significant expansion of his influence in the UK telecom sector. Despite assurances that he does not plan a full takeover, Mittal's stake grants him substantial sway over BT's future. His existing investments in the UK, including the Gleneagles Hotel and the Hoxton chain, underscore his deepening ties with the country. Mittal's relationship with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, though not as close as other Indian billionaires, has been beneficial, particularly in ventures like the joint acquisition of OneWeb with the UK government. Mittal's focus on bridging the digital divide through investments in connectivity aligns with his broader vision of leveraging telecom infrastructure for global impact. South China Morning Post: The Maldives is striving to mend its strained ties with India, aiming to rejuvenate its vital tourism industry, which has seen a significant drop in Indian visitors. During a visit to the Maldives, India's Foreign Minister Subrahmanyam Jaishankar expressed his commitment to deepening bilateral relations. Despite the recent anti-India stance of Maldivian President Mohamed Muzo's administration, this reconciliatory approach comes after Muzo expelled Indian troops and signed a military pact with China. Maldivian Tourism Minister Ibrahim Faisal's recent meeting with his Indian counterpart highlighted efforts to boost tourism flows, crucial for the Maldives economy, which heavily relies on tourism. The diplomatic fallout, including derogatory remarks about Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, had led to a decline in Indian tourists, who were previously the top market. Analysts warned that the continuous drop in Indian visitors could severely impact the Maldivian economy. The Maldives, while showing a tilt towards China, recognizes the need to balance relations with both powers. India's strategic interest in the Indian Ocean region and its significant development support to the Maldives underscore the importance of maintaining strong bilateral ties. Both nations understand the mutual benefits of preserving their relationship beyond tourism and defense, as India has consistently supported the Maldives during crises. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 60O team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 60O Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 60O team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 60O Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 60obrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 60O Brief by email.
Turn the lights on screen. What's the latest scene? Just you and me, laugh and disagree. On the couch we sit, talk about the hits, news and bits, chat through all the fits. 6-degree chats. Gotta talk about that. Like crazy chat. Share where we're at. From the weather change to the world's big stage, everything's fair game under our spotlight's flame. Grab a coffee quick, get your hot takes thick. We're here to mix and pick, every topic's our flick. 6-degree chat.